The threesome was part of a back-to-back screening I did today. Well, it wasn't part of it. I decided it would be a part of it. And Chad Hardington is 41 years old, and I think as a young director, he did a pretty damn good job. He made Jonah Howard King, someone, if you listen to my I Know You Did Last Summer review, I wasn't that much of a fan of. I think everyone in that movie acted like a Netflix actor from 2016. This movie completely turned him around. I think his performance in this movie is pretty damn stellar. It's it seems like a lot of the reviews are lowering because of how much they hate him or the other two main leads in this movie. You're supposed to hate them, I think. I don't think anyone is likable in this movie. All three of the main cast suck ass. Not the actors themselves, though they all did brilliant. But Zoe's character is fucking annoying. Jonah Howard King's character is annoying as all hell. Uh, Changing left and right which woman he's gonna be with, and then claiming he's gonna be the dad of Zoe's kid, and then in the end credit scene you get this. Well, I'll mention that later. This thing with Ruby, and then Ruby Cruz's character is easily the fucking worst thing in this movie. Yeah, you can say Jonah King having sex with Zoe in the shower, and then asking Ruby Cruz to have a future with him is pretty disgusting. But Ruby Cruz is constantly hitting on him when she doesn't need to be. She is having sex with a married man knowingly, and even doing it in the middle of their relationship, even though it's technically off. It's still pretty obnoxious, and her character's just annoying, teasing, and leading on Jonah Howard King's character throughout the movie. But all these characters just suck, except for Jabuki Young White's character, Gavin. I can't remember his name. The gay bartender in the movie. He is hysterical. This movie does have a lot of good comedy in it, and to go against what Chad Hardigan said, he said this movie is like one of those golden age rom com movies. It's not at all. This instead feels more like a golden age dramedy movie. I think the drama carries the shit out of this movie because there is little to no romance in this movie except for a 20-second sequence where Jonah Howard King and Ruby Cruz are walking together in like this fall setting and then later in the winter setting. But other than that, the movie's not really romantical. It is just fully drama and fully comedy. But I'm here for it. It was really good. The comedy, every single scene, I think, had something to laugh about. Or almost every single scene had something to laugh about. The only bad thing, which I think felt forced, was the trombone transition. I hated that. This was like so early in the movie. I did not like the first 20 minutes in the movie, and that stamped it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I think I'm going to hate this movie." But ever since that trombone scene, everything else in the movie is pretty spectacular. But yeah, no romance, unfortunately. I was expecting a little more. Uh I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, there's barely a threesome in this movie. You don't even see it at all. There's almost nothing sexual at all in this movie, which is surprising for a movie called The Threesome. But the drama hits, the comedy hits. Every person in this movie is really fun. Obviously not likable, but Zoe Dutch is good. Jonah Howard King is good. Ruby Cruz is good. Jabuki Young White's good. Josh Segura, who barely has like that many lines in this movie, is pretty good. Whoever plays the grandma is spectacular, or his mom, Jonah King's mom, is great. She's the the final hospital scene where she's yelling at Zoe Dutch's dad is fucking hilarious. Everyone's just so good in this movie. This movie really doesn't have any problems. You're gonna see my rating later. I just don't like a lot of the characters, and this movie pisses me off, and I don't want to see it ever again. But it was enjoyable. One other problem I had before I go to my rating is that there's an end credit scene, which is a blooper, I think, where Jonah King and Ruby Cruz get married. I wish the movie ended on that note. Instead, we just get Jonah King and Ruby Cruz doing a play date with the two children he had. in the movie. I don't know. I rather this movie have gone full circle and we get an actual wedding at the end of it. But that's just me. I don't like when movies do things that matter to the story and end credits or bloopers. I just don't like it. I think Threesome a 7 out of 10. I was debating between 7, 7.5. I wasn't really sure, but the more I think about this movie, the more I just get angry, and I never want to watch it again. But it is a pretty damn good time. I think the main trio that you see behind me are all great. Everyone's great in this movie. If you haven't seen the threesome, don't expect anything sexual, and don't expect too much romance either. This is one of the better just dramedies of the year.